We got Susan and Bill here with us this morning. Good morning. Good to see you this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I
haven't seen you in forever.
it's been a long time, Susan.
Yesterday.
Bill's like, I'm along for the ride.
Yeah.
I love everything that you bring in. Always some unique items. And that's, again, what you find at Market Square. A lot of really cool things.
Right. Well, it's March, and we're gearing up for St. Patty's Day, so brought in some cute St. Patty's themed gnomes. We have some other ones over there. A little bit of decor. First of the week, hoping to have some corned beef product in, something for sandwiches, and hoping to be able to get some corned beef briskets this year.
Oh, wow.
But definitely, sliced corned beef for sandwiches. And we always carry year-round the sauerkraut from Amish Wedding brand, so all the fixins for a good corned beef sandwich.
Always planning ahead. It's hard to, we've talked about this before, it's kind of, you're never like here, right? Because you're always planning, down the road. Like us, we're always like a season ahead of things. And you have to be today, but... and especially with again, we kind of joke about eggs once in a while, but there's always that need to be researching and kind of figuring out the next thing. So a lot of time is put into that.
It is, and we're continuing. We haven't been completely depleted on eggs. We just get our supplies in the nick of time. Seems with the weather getting a little better, we're getting a little more of the farm fresh in, which is very popular, and thinking of planning ahead. I am 6 months ahead. I'm focusing right now on our Wine, Shine, and Brew in August at the Oil Festival. I'm in August.
Yeah. And tickets for that?
Tickets for that will be out probably in June.
Okay.
I believe they were $25 a piece. I don't think there's any increase this year. So,
do you get calls early on from folks planning reunions and things saying, hey, you're still having that, right?
We do for the date. They, we've got a good following. Is this our 5th year? I think it's our 5th year for it. Wow, time flies when you're having fun.
Yeah.
So we do have a regular following, a group that, a couple groups that like to come every year. So they're always checking dates and coordinating reunions and things. So
I think it's fair to say, maybe you can correct me, Titusville Market Square is one of those places that people will travel to visit because it's so unique.
Correct.
People from out of town will come.
Yeah, it's so diverse. You can.
Well, actually, just yesterday, I had this lady come up from Pittsburgh when she had her kids up here. She was helping them out or whatever, but she goes, "Oh, I got to stop here," and she was grabbing all the things that she knows, the good Amish products that you have, and she was just grabbing it. You could just tell she was there before. She really loves the place, and that's the thing. Like when people. They don't know what we have in the store, but once they come, they're hooked. Once they come in.
Well, speaking of things like that, this was 2 weeks ago, I think, the Amish hand-woven rugs are back. So those sell.
Very popular. It's the sister of the last gal that made them. So
there's a nice bit.
She took over the loom and the equipment. And
Yeah, we were sad when she left because we did very well in our early years. We had those Amish rugs, but she wanted to retire, and now her sister's doing it, so... We've been trying to get somebody to come back, so
that's fantastic.
We got them.
All right, so let's kind of go through. You mentioned some of the food products for St. Patrick's Day that's coming up, but again, year-round, you have a lot of great things available for folks.
Right, we do, of course, all the wonderful products of the Titusville Dairy, Marburger Dairy products, Pot of Gold. We have our God's Country Creamery that does artisan cheeses. We have a second cheese vendor, Young's, and he does the great ham loaf mix and some other stuffed chicken breast products, very popular. What else do we have that I'm forgetting? Eggs.
Eggs, especially with Easter coming up. Let me highlight about the Pot of Gold, though. We started Pot of Gold because the chocolate milk was the #1 thing. Sue knew that. The people in town just loved that, so we got that. But they've really expanded since they've been in our store. They have a great yogurt product now. It is really good. It comes in 2-pound containers, fruit on the bottom. Really good product. And, of course, their ice cream is just, once you get hooked on that. So it's all local made and ice cream and yogurt.
And are they the ones that have like the unique flavors?
Yes.
Yes, that has just started. We just finished up black raspberry. I forget what's next, but there's orange dreamsicle, strawberry, and root beer milk, my favorite. I've kind of forgot the order. So every 2 weeks will be a new flavor now throughout summer.
Wow. Okay.
Spring and summer.
I love just the response. Like Bill, I think you try. Well, you both try them, right? The,
Yeah.
the flavors that come in. So,
Yeah.
okay. I like just like Bill's head nod. Like, yeah, that was good. The coffee was good. And
Yeah.
Vanilla peanut butter.
Good. Oh,
It's
is
his
that-
favorite. That's his favorite ice cream.
Oh, really? And yours?
Mine, oh boy, it's hard to. I really like just plain old vanilla, but cookies and cream is good. There's like an orange dreamsicle ice cream that's good, and they have a line. There's probably 4 or 5 varieties of sherbet also. So in addition to the ice cream, they have about 5 flavors of sherbet.
See, I thought I was the weird one. I think I eat more ice cream during the winter months than I do the summer. And I was talking to somebody else, and they said, "Oh, no, we eat ice cream like throughout the winter."
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't understand why ice cream closes in the winter because I'll still eat it. I don't care if it's cold outside.
yeah, it's really good. So you can find those products there, and also the classic Fiestadas, right? I mean,
Oh,
those
of course, we're still cases of those.
Do you have to buy a case or
You can. No, we have them. They're in a 2-pack for easy with baking instructions. We very popular with that. We just recently had a customer come in, and we do sell them. There's a little bit of a price break if you want to order the full case, but you're ending up with 72 pizzas in a case. So.
Wow.
Better be hungry.
Yeah.
Or they're frozen.
We will
They'll
be
last.
remiss if we don't mention the Titusville Dairy because they are actually our #1 vendor all together, and especially #1 in food. And cottage cheese is our #1 seller, and we get people from all over Pennsylvania just coming for that cottage
We
cheese.
are averaging probably now 125-pound containers of cottage cheese a week. That's
a week?
a week, just the 5-pound. We have 1 pound. They have their slim and trim, which, and all their yogurt flavors and chip dip, cream cheese. They have 5-pound cream cheese.
And ice cream mix, and
their
it's
mix
super
is
popular in the
very
winter.
popular.
Even I mean, we have a lot of folks coming in, making ice cream even in the winter.
And they don't want people going there, so this is a great outlet for those products, right?
Right.
Because people can come in and get it, and
Yeah, we started actually before COVID, and then after COVID hit, they said, "Well, you don't come up, anymore," and people
Kind
just
of wanted to keep people out of the factory, just probably for safety reasons, and they love us. They have a beautiful old building over there, but everybody's like, "Oh, we don't have to climb the stairs anymore."
that's right.
And we're open 7 days a week. Short days on Saturday we close at 4, and then a real short day 10 to 4 on Sunday. But that kind of opened up, availability for them also.
That's wonderful. And you do have a lot of people that will stop in for, grabbing milk, grabbing whatever. And then it's like, oh, well, while I'm here, I see you have this, and I'll grab this.
I'll have some Clark's Donuts to go with my milk.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Somebody was asking me, what time does the store open, and are the Clark's Donuts available like as soon as the store opens?
They are as soon as we open, but they've switched their delivery, so I only get them Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if anybody does want like special orders or anything, in case I do sell out a lot, give me a day's notice or two, and I can order anything from Clark's special order. But meanwhile, I get several boxes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday only. So
Okay.
And that's 8 a.m. We open at 8 a.m. on Monday through Friday, 8 to 6 p.m. Saturday's still an 8 a.m., but we close at 4, and our short day on Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday.
Let's go back and talk a little bit about. Actually, Bill, I know you have some work you have to run off and do.
Right.
You got some great comic books on the table there.
absolutely. I'm 2 months ahead right now, and I'm thinking about May. The first Saturday of May is a nationwide free comic book day. So, here's kind of the ad from it. And this year it's going to be on Saturday, May the 3rd. I don't have any of them yet of the new ones to show you, but I do have some. I want to point out that comic books are known for superheroes, but comic books are more than superheroes. Being that this is National Reading Week, with Dr. Seuss's birthday was yesterday. I might have brought this before, but this is kind of a cool book that came out. It's a Cat in the Hat book, but in comic book form.
Oh, wow.
So I have some great things if you want to just read with your kids. So I have Sesame Street comic books, SpongeBob, DuckTales, Looney Tunes, Scooby-Doo, a lot of kid-friendly stuff. So I wanted people to know it's not just for adults, and it's great for parents and young children to read. So
something for everybody.
something for everybody, yes.
Yeah.
And of course, I have the superheroes. A lot of these things are called facsimile editions. These are books that came out in the 40s originally, and they're worth thousands and thousands of dollars. Well, they have exact reprints of them. So if you want to kind of see stuff that happened in the early days, 40s through the 60s, I have a lot of comic books like that for current prices.
Bill, do you get people that come in and say, "Hey, I'm interested in this, but I don't know where to start"? Do you just pick up the current one, or do you go and help somebody find that first edition to kind of get them started? How does that work?
Absolutely. I always ask them, well, what are you interested in? What kind of things do you like? And if they like horror stories, well, I can point to some horror and mystery comics. Or if I like superheroes, I got plenty of them. If they're coming in with their kids, of course, I point them to these younger reader books. I do have thousands and thousands of back issues too. A lot of things on sale too. Some more beat up comics. But if you want to just get somebody started in reading, you don't have to pay a lot of money for old comic books.
Yeah, you walk in and there's quite a selection available. So I mean, you're going to find something,
right?
Yeah, probably you're going to find multiple things.
Yes, and I recently just bought a big collection. I've had it on consignment, but I just purchased it. It's like 12,000 comic books, and I'm kind of sorting through it and organizing it right now. So.
Susan's like, that's all you, Bill. That's
Our
all
mother
you.
always said when he got married to my sister-in-law, when you take him, take his comic books. So I remember his bedroom. We were siblings.
Yeah. Did you ever sneak any, Susan? Did you ever read any? Or
He kind of got me into Wonder Woman when I was like 10 or 12 years old.
There it is.
Wonder Woman. This is the first issue of Wonder Woman. So yeah, I got you into that. So.
He's always been a great teacher. He made a game out of memorizing what was on the cover of Mad Magazine. So he would call out an issue like, I don't know if it was number 50, had smiley faces on it. Some things like stuck in my head.
She still remembers because that's true.
Yes.
Yeah. Actually, 150 had smiley faces on
150
the
had
cover.
smiley faces. So he was doing this with me when I was like 5 or 6 years old.
Yep.
So.
See, that's, again, Bill, we've talked before, this is a great way to get kids to read, and especially, well, anybody, but if a lot of kids are looking for that escape, and reading is such a great avenue for that. And, there's something about knowing that every month or every couple of weeks there's going to be something, or every day you could come in and get something new.
I liken it to like a soap opera. Like some of the comic books, you read them and like, oh, what happens next month? So, yeah, the comics come out monthly and you want to just read the next one.
And you have a subscription program, too, if people...
Yeah, if you like, I
want
to buy Superman every month. You just sign up for that, and I hold them back for you, and they know they're not sold out.
They don't miss an issue.
Oh, that's great. And then along with that, there's a lot of other really cool items available, figures, action figures, things like that you can purchase, collectibles.
Yes, games, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, Magic cards, Dungeons and Dragons. We have a gaming event the last Sunday of every month. So the last Sunday of March, we're going to have, you can sign up online, to play Dungeons and Dragons in our store. So.
Oh, that's really cool.
So yeah.
Okay. Anything else before you take off, Bill?
No, just that I do work at the Main Street School, and I am a reading teacher. So I did teach this girl over here the alphabet and how to say the Pledge of Allegiance and all that. And look at where she is now.
Look at my big brother.
I can't stop her now. So
yeah, and you're coming back later today to help me. So that's we're all set there.
Yep,
that's great.
We can do that.
I guess I was like a sideshow. I'm told when I was 3 years old, we'd be in the grocery store, and he had me stand up in the grocery cart and say the Pledge of Allegiance for people. So he taught me the Pledge of Allegiance at 3.
That's great.
We impress people. So, in the grocery store.
Well, thanks, Bill. And again, that's less than 2 months now, beginning of May.
Yes, coming right up.
But don't wait. Come in and start your collection now.
Yep,
it's great.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Bill.
Okay, yep.
You're watching the Morning Drill on Stream TV and on the Armstrong Neighborhood Channel. Susan's still with us. Susan Drake in Titusville Market Square. Again, Susan, let's kind of recap some things. You got obviously some really cool St. Patrick's Day items in the store right now. Items to purchase. You also have the food items you mentioned. Let's talk more about that.
Right, food items coming in to fit the theme of the month. So again, hoping for those briskets next week, but we'll have sandwich meat for your corned beef Reuben sandwiches. There's the word I was looking for. For the Reubens, we have the sauerkraut year round, which is very good. So just each month we try to keep with the theme. I don't know what we'll do for Easter. Hopefully we'll have eggs. Eggs are still coming along. We have a very good price on eggs still. Quail eggs, chicken eggs. Quail eggs are fun to color. People color those for Easter too, and we have a good supply of those. And with May, we'll be doing chocolate-covered strawberries again in May. Oh. And just kind of laser focused now. We have our big tasting event in August, so wineries are being contacted, and our in-house vendors are preparing, to get their food samples and and maybe we'll have somebody new by then. But
so I was just going to ask, and just again, this is sort of to keep everybody fresh on what's going on. If somebody is interested in having a space, that's something they can talk to you or Bill about.
right, come on in. It's not cookie cutter, so we always make the store look full. We still have some room. I mean, it is closing in, but if the product fits and it's not duplicating, something identical, like I've used the example of honey. We can't have a second honey vendor because we have honey, but jewelry, all jewelry is unique. We could have 4 or 5 different jewelry vendors, but just come in and talk to us. The process is really very simple. We have small, medium, and large areas, and a small commission on the sale. But if you have a second business, or if you want to go to your day job, we just handle everything: customer service, bags, sales. And if you really want to start your own business, it's a really good way to test the waters. So, and we've had a few people go on to start their own freestanding business.
Well, the other thing I like too is you also have this approach of really trying to promote local business owners, local artists. We talked about the Amish hand-woven rugs,
Right.
Or the local eggs, or the dairy. It's a great place. I think you take a lot of pride in the fact that you're promoting the localness of what you are selling.
We did. There is a lot of pride in that. We're very community oriented there, so we do things throughout the year to assist various local nonprofits. Associated Charities comes in at Christmas time to sell their things, and we have cookbooks. That's a fundraiser for the OC&T Railroad.
Oh, wow.
I'm trying to think who else we've had in, but any nonprofit, we are kind of a hub for ticket sales. All the fire departments now, because we're centrally located, if they're having a fire or a gun raffle, our local Moose Lodge is having our first gun raffle. Tickets are available at our location for various events. So
that's fantastic. And again, I think was it last month you talked about getting the coin vendor?
Right, we have a new, they were just new last month, that has taken right off. We also our outdoors
Yes.
booth with the knives and hunting items, and Bill took his cheat sheet. We have a new another new vendor that does signs and things too. So it's just ever changing, always looks fresh in there, and there's just a lot of unique items. If you need a gift for anything, Christmas, birthdays, there's just such a wide variety.
Can you get like a gift certificate?
Yes, we actually have gift cards,
Okay.
like the little plastic swipe.
Oh,
They're
wow.
reloadable, so we have our own Market Square gift card. We have greeting cards too, if you need a quick card to go with, with a present. So we've expanded that area. We have a lady that makes, she's just been with us a few months, but homemade greeting cards. Again, that was very popular. We had another lady that did that in the beginning, but those are very nice.
Well, something else I hope people realize too, when they open a store there, they don't have to staff it 24/7. Like, you guys handle that
Right.
end of it.
Our staff handles the customer service. Although I'm working on I saw another store that did a meet the vendors that's similar to us.
Mm-hmm.
So I really want to roll something like that out over the next couple months, and maybe if there's nothing happening in say June, no theme to go with June, maybe we'll get our meet the vendors day and have them a day to come in and talk to people about their products.
You can have your stack of tickets just right there. You can also sell those too.
There we go.
Yeah. But no, I'll tell you, a lot of people look forward to that in during Oil Fest, and boy, there's just so much going on. But again, right now, St. Patrick's Day right around the corner, Easter right around the corner. So there's a lot of great activities taking place, a lot of great items available, and even on the comic book side with the free comic book day coming up in May.
Before we know it.
Yeah.
So.
Always something going on. All right. Hours that you're open.
Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
All right. Stop. The only thing I can keep saying is stop in, walk around. You're going to find a ton of things, and it's always exciting, always great products. So, Susan,
Thanks.
good to see you this morning.
Thanks.
All right. Take care.